afternoon. I'm Raleigh Brown. It's Curve Flattening Concert number 511. And we're just getting rolling here. Got the guitar in tune, got the capo at the right place. Tried to warm up my flat pick in hand. Slim Edelman is the first man in today. Hi, Slim. And Donna Greenberg and Ann Mintz and Linda Pasqua-Blaze and Rhonda Scott Merrick and Connie Adams, and I cloink you all in the name of coffee, good fellowship, music, cool guitars, and cool dogs. Cool sleeping dogs during this half hour is a plus for me. So I thought this guitar lends itself so nicely to the flat pick, that little diminutive tool which can make so much music, that I thought I would just do a whole concert of flat pick tunes today. So, but first, I will say hello to, I think I said hi to Rhonda and Connie and Slim. Warren and Janelle are here. Kathy Marzik, Debbie Moore, Terry St. James, Ragtime Janelle, Charlie Bryant, the Clown Prince of Raleigh World. Steve DeHaas is here on YouTube. I think I'm going to see Steve this week for a online get-together. Deb Leiby Clark, I said that probably. John Sprouse is here. Mike Verbick. Dave Mason over there in Scotland. So I'm going to do, this first tune is, I think it was written by Robin and Linda Williams, old friends of mine, in conjunction with somebody else, but I don't know who the other person is. It's just a really nice... Beneath the moon of early morning lies a road beside the James. Something to me is calling, though I can't recall its name. I wandered off the beaten pathway. First I rambled on my own, never any way but my way. In every place I'd go alone. I pass your window, but I cast no shadow. I speak but can't be heard. My words fall silent over the edge of the world. Over the edge of the world. And I am what I can't help be. I'm a prisoner and a free man. I'm a blind man who sees the world beyond the Cumberland. And high above the rocky ridge, the old moon gives the new moon birth, and we'll cross that heavenly bridge at the end of the earth. I pass your window, but I cast no shadow. I speak but can't be heard. My words fall silent pass your window, but I cast no shadow. I speak but can't be heard. My words fall silent over the edge of the world, over the edge of the world, over the edge of the world. The Edge of the World from Robin and Linda Williams. And those guys are just wonderful musicians. If you've never heard Robin and Linda Williams, you should go on YouTube and look them up. They're really, I guess what I'm playing today is all music that comes under the heading of what people call Americana now. But Robin and Linda certainly kind of, their music could be called that. My buddy Jay Ansel and I used to back them up when they'd come through town. We'd sit in behind them. They were good enough to let us sit around and play a little guitar and mandolin with them. Maybe some fiddle for Jay too. So the rest of today's concert is all Norman Blake all the time. I was just thinking a lot about Norman because we talked about Doc Watson the other day, and Norman is almost as prodigious a figure. Just a really tasteful, wonderful guitar player, and also a great songwriter. He's written a bunch of wonderful songs, a couple of which I'm going to play for you here. And as an instrumentalist, he's played behind everybody, Johnny Cash and Bob Dylan and you name it. And he's just an incredible figure. And this song is kind of based on a true story. Norman grew up in Georgia, and there really was an old guy named Sullivan who farmed ginseng, or picked ginseng and sold it, who lived in Norman's town when he was a kid. And so Norman wrote this song about him. And I've always known this one kind of to play along with other people. I've never played it before, but I got it out yesterday and really wanted to, decided I wanted to figure out a way to play it for you here today. Now about 3 miles from the Bechtel yard, reverse curve on down. Not far south of the town depot, Sullivan's shack was found, way back on the higher ground. And you could see him every day, walking on down the line. An old brown sack across his back, his long hair down behind, speaking his worried mind. Well, it's a long way to the Delta from the North Georgia hills. A tow sack full of ginseng won't pay no traveling bill. And I'm too old to ride the rails or thumb that road alone. Well, I guess I'll never make it back to home, my muddy water Mississippi Delta home. Well, the winters here, they get too cold. The damp, it makes me ill. You can't dig no roots on the mountainside when the ground's froze hard and still. You gotta stay at the foot of the hill. But next summer when things turn right, companies will pay high. I make enough money to pay my bills, bid these mountains goodbye. This he said with a sigh. It's a long way to the Delta from the North Georgia hills, and a tow sack full of ginseng won't pay no traveling bills. And I'm too old to ride the rails, to thumb that road alone. Well, I guess I'll never make it back to home. My muddy water Mississippi Delta home. My muddy water Mississippi Delta home. Ginseng Sullivan by Norman Blake. Great song. Norman said, one year when I think I was teaching at Kaufman Camp down in Tennessee, where incidentally I think I'm supposed to be back there next year after a long absence. Anyhow, Norman was there. He came and taught a little bit and did a concert. And people asked him about it, and he said, yeah, Old Sullivan was a real guy. He said, and he lived in a shack, and he wore the clothing that just kind of fell off of him. It was so old and dirty, and he made his living by farming ginseng. He said he had 3 dogs, and he once said to them, he said, yeah, when it gets too cold outside, I just pull up an extra dog. When he was trying to get to sleep. Made me like him right there and then, you know. So some announcements. Hello to the Invisibles. I saw a couple mentions that Kate Mack is here. I don't know who else is. But the ladies contingent of the Invisibles is Kate Mack, Linda Worster, Kit Sarikaku, and Judith Fox. And the men's contingent is Joel Biget, Bill Rubenstein, Mario Prue, Mike Stillman, and our latest, David Harleyson. Boy, I have the hiccups here. Good thing I'm about to play an instrumental. So I'm going to play, actually, this might turn into a medley, but these are all tunes that I heard Norman play. And I think we'll go back down here to the 2nd fret for this. So this first one is called Bully of the Town, and the next one is, I might do Coleman's March. I might just do Bully of the Town. I might do Coleman's March. I might do the old-timey version of the Yellow Rose of Texas. There's just no telling. So that was Bully of the Town, and then followed up by Coleman's March, and then a little bit of Yellow Rose of Texas, and then back to Coleman's March again. And while doing that, I realized I did not finish the announcement. So as usual, there's a PayPal link right where my left-hand index finger is pointing. Right there. And contributions to the Charlie the Dog Veterinary Fund. We'll see if we can get a little look at the boy. He's sacked out today. There he is. Sometimes when he lies on his side like that, his ears flap up the way a cattle dog's ears are supposed to be. But most of the time, he is the flop-eared cattle dog. The one and only flop-eared cattle dog. So, so there's that. And the schedule, tomorrow morning, Cozy Sheridan at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And she's, I think, still out in Moab, but she's getting up early and doing her concert. And I believe Charlie may be with her. Charlie, not this Charlie, but Charlie Koch, one of Charlie's namesakes. I'm not sure if he'll be back or not, but she'll be there, and that's good enough for me. So, and then I'll be back on Wednesday at 3, and by Wednesday, maybe we'll figure out what's happening from Wednesday till Friday. Okay, so I have one more for you today. Let me kind of go back and see if I missed anybody. I seem to... Johnson Hogg is here. Hi, Johnson. And Ellen O'Brien. Hi, Ellen. And Jack Haas. Hi, Jack. Jack's up in Connecticut. And Cohiba Cat. And Kate Petrella. And hello for your stop by, Kate. And Brian Kuiper is here from Northwest Indiana, I believe. And John Sprouse says, are you going to play backup for the Girls from Mars at Gwynedd in June? And the rumor has it that I will. I wouldn't say absolutely, but it seems very likely. Wendy was over the other night. You might have seen the pictures of Wendy Bourne, who is one of the Girls from Mars, meeting Charlie the dog. It was a match made in heaven. And I think I said hello to most people. Margot Lemieux, Terry St. James, S.A. Tudhope, all you guys. Pam Zappardino. Hi, Pam. And a little bit more coffee here. If I missed anybody, I apologize. I do my best. It's all I can do, you know. I am a bear of very little brain. So this is another Norman song, Norman Blake song, kind of a cowboy ballad. Billy Gray rode into Gantry back in '83. There he met young Sarah McCrae. That wild rose of morning, pale flower of dawning, the herald of springtime in his young life that day. Sarah, she could not see the daylight of reality. In her young eyes, Billy bore not a flaw, knowing that her chosen one was a hired gun, wanted in Kansas City by the law. Then one day a tall man came riding across the Badlands, lay to the north of New Mexico. And he was overheard to say he was looking for Bill Gray, a ruthless man and a dangerous outlaw. And when the deadly news came creeping to Billy fast sleeping, there in the Clarendon Bar and Hotel, well, he ran towards the old church that lay towards the outskirts, thinking he'd climb to that old steeple bell. But a rifle ball came flying, face down he lay dying, there in the dust of the road where he fell. And Sarah, she ran to him, just cursing the lawman, accepting no reason, knowing he was killed. Sarah still lives in that same white frame house where she first met Billy these 40 years ago. And the wild rose of morning has faded with the dawning of each day of sorrow that the long years have sown. And written on a stone where the dusty winds have long blown, these 18 words to a passing world say: true love knows no season, no rhyme nor no reason. Justice is cold as the Granger County clay. Yes, true love knows no season, no rhyme nor no reason. Justice is cold as the Granger County clay. Be happy, be healthy, be brave, and be calm. Be kind, it's a snap, and if you get cranky, take a nap. Thank you all for joining me yet again. I see a couple other people here, Donna Greenberg and Steve Davidson, and let me see if I missed anybody else who I can see. I said hi to Margot Lemieux, I'm pretty sure. So Terry St. James said 2 Norman Blake songs, actually 3 if you count the instrumental. He didn't write it, but he popularized all of those, at least 2 of those tunes. Okay, so thank you for joining me. I will be back Wednesday at 3. Check out Cozy tomorrow morning at 10:30, and have a great day. Bye-bye.